Good morning, students. In the previous class, we started the next chapter, that was the cell division, right? And today we are proceeding with the same cell division part. And yesterday I explained that there are two types of the cell divisions. The one is a mitosis and the second was a meiosis, right? So we have to start the mitosis today. I just want to give the brief account on the mitosis. So basically, what is a mitosis? It's one of the type of the division, cell division, which is taking place in the somatic cells. Do you know what is the meaning of the somatic cells? The cells which are not participating in any kind of the reproductive part. Okay, so these cells do not participate in the reproduction. So these cells are called as the somatic cells. Okay, so you can give the example like after the formation of the zygote, what happens? The cell division has to be started, right? So this cell division will be of mitosis kind. Now the second thing is there, suppose the growth and development of the body and the increasing the number of cells in the body, that the cell division is required, and this cell division will be of mitosis kind. Okay, so let's proceed that what kind of the mitosis is there. So I have drawn some sketches for the description of the mitosis, and it can be classified. The whole process can be divided into the four main phases. The first one will be the prophase, then metaphase, then anaphase, and the telophase. These four phases are there, and one more phase which is initially present, that is called interphase. And yesterday I told you that the interphase stage is the resting stage of the cell. Okay, in which the DNA formation, protein formation is taking place. Okay, but let's start with this part first of all. Before starting this whole sketches, I just want to give one more thing about if the cell is undergoing the cell division in the 24 hours, then there are various stages in that. The one is a G1 phase, G2 phase, a G0 phase, and then M phase. Okay, these are the four phases can be present in that. In the G1 phase, what happened? Nothing will be there, only the lipids and all the rest of the cells metabolic activities will be proceeding. Is it fine? If you talk about the S phase, S is called a synthesis phase. In that phase, DNA replication, DNA copying will be there. I getting the G1 is the growth one phase in which the cell will grow in the size and the lipids and other things will be produced. Okay, proteins etc. will be synthesized, protein will be formed. Or S phase is the synthesis phase in which you will see that the DNA copying and the replication, the DNA will be taking place. Is it fine? Then again G2 phase is there. G2 phase is that phase again the rest of the proteins and the rest of the lipids and other metabolites are synthesized. Okay, so this is the third phase. Sometimes that is called G0 phase. What is a G0 phase? What is G0 phase? Is sometimes that the growth of the cell will be temporarily arrested. I getting that is called quiescent stage. In that condition, what happened? The temporary arrest, the cell division of the cell will be temporarily arrested, and that stage is called as a G0 state. But after some time, due to some other external factors, the cell division will again start. Understood? That will be called as a quiescent phase. Understood this thing? And next will be your M phase. M phase means what? That is called as a mitotic phase in which the cell division takes place. Okay, so if you talk about the 24 hours, then in 22-23 hours the G1, G2 and G0 phase will be there, and in the last 1 hour that the cell division will be taking place. That will be a mitosis part. I'll explain it again. Is it fine at the end of this part? Okay, so let's start with this. You'll see that the first stage is called as an interphase stage, that is called resting stage. What happens in that? What are the major events taking place in that? This is the centrosome, and there are two centrioles present in that. The nuclear membrane is intact. You will see that dark round body, that is a nucleolus, and the chromatin material is coming in the thread form. Okay, it is coming in the thread form. That means whenever it was earlier in the dot form, now it has become now converted into the thread form. Is it fine? This is the resting stage which we have already discussed about that. Now come to the next stage. That will be the first stage of this thing, mitosis. That is called early prophase. Prophase can be divided into two parts: early prophase and the late prophase. Early prophase, what you will see that the centrosome will be divided into the two centrioles. Okay, and these threads will again condense to form some specific structures. These are called as a chromosomes. So what are these known as? These are known as a chromosomes. Understood? The chromosome will be having one At the center, a centromere will be present, and these are called chromatids. The chromatids and the centromere both are combined together. They are called as a chromosome. Is it fine? This is taking place in the early prophase. In the late prophase, what happens? These two centrioles will be reaching to the opposite poles. So you can see one this side, another is this side, and they are forming some thread-like structures, and these are called as the spindle fibers. They are made up of from the special type of the proteins, and these all chromosomes will be held by these, spindle fibers. Is it fine? Okay, and the nuclear membrane, which is shown in the green color, this is going to be disappeared. Okay, so this is called disappearing of the nuclear membrane, and all the chromosomes will be attached with the spindle fibers. I have taken word ester. Ester is coming in the plants basically. We use these terms in the plants, ester. Okay, so these are also known as spindle fibers in case of the animals. You see that. So this is the arrangement of the chromosome, and all chromosomes will be tightly held by the spindle fibers, and nuclear membrane will be disappeared, and the chromosomes will be exposed. Is it fine? Now, this was the late prophase. Now come to the next one, that is your metaphase stage. In the metaphase stage, what happens, that is specified with certain thing. What is that? All the chromosomes will come in the line that is called as an equatorial plane. Okay, what is this? This is called as an equatorial plane. All chromosomes will come on the equatorial plane. What is equatorial plane? Actually, there is a central line on which the chromosomes are connected. Okay, all the chromosomes will be present on the equator. Is it fine? That is called as an equatorial plane. What is this known as? That is called as an equatorial plane. All the chromosomes will be lying on the same part. Okay, and they all are held by the spindle fibers. They all will be held by the spindle fibers. Okay. Now, what will happen? Suppose like the chromosomes were like that, to this side and to this side. These are the two chromatids. Understood? So this part will be held by this. This part will be held by this spindle fibers, and this part will be held by this fibers. Okay. So in this stage, what happened? The spindle fibers will get contracted, and these two chromatids will get separated in that way. Understood? Initially, you can see to this side and to this side. You can find out to this side and to this side. You can see to this side and to this side. Okay, so here it will be like this. Understood? So the kinetochore or centromere will be connected to that, and the kinetochore of this will be connected to that. So in that condition, what you will see, these fibers will pull both the chromosomes, and these chromosomes will move in that way. Understood? You can see that it was earlier 4, but now it is 2. You can see that the chromosome has become divided into this part. Is it fine? So this is called early anaphase. This is called as an early anaphase, in which the sister chromatids, these are called sister chromatids. These chromatids will get separated from each other. Is it fine, students? So they will go in the opposite direction. And finally, what happens? Some esters will be broken down, or some spindle fibers will be broken down, and the sister chromatids will be moving towards the one cell, and the cell, another set of the chromosome will be moving on the another part. And you can see there is a depression is formed in the cell membrane, and that is called as a furrow. What is this known as? Furrow. So this is a specification of the metaphase. So in the metaphase, the separation starts. This is a early metaphase, and they will be totally separated. Okay, and the spindle fibers will also be broken down, and the depression is formed. That is called late anaphase, not metaphase, anaphase. Sorry for that. This is an anaphase, this early anaphase, and this will be a late anaphase. Understood this thing? So they are having 2 stages. Prophase will be having 2 stages, and anaphase will also be having the 2 stages. Is it fine? And after anaphase, what happens? We will see the next stage comes. That will be what? That will be your telophase. In the telophase, what happens? The furrows will be more deeper. Fine. So the depression will be more deeper, and in that condition, all the chromosomes part will come in one side, and these chromosomes will go in that side, and you will see that green color membrane is formed. That is called as a nuclear membrane. This nuclear membrane will be reformed again. Understood? And these chromatin materials will be chromosomes will be entering in the nuclear membrane. So they all are confined in the nuclear membrane, and these centrioles will get centrosomes will get separated from each other. One will go in this side, and another will go that side. And finally, what happens? The whole cell will be divided from that part, that is called as a cytokinesis. Understood this thing? That is called a cytokinesis. In the cytokinesis, what the cell division will be divided, will be there, and it will be converted into the two daughter cells. So these are the two daughter cells. So you can see that these two daughter cells are identical to this one, the first one. Is it fine? But the size is small, the size is bigger, because this is the resting stage in which the synthesis and everything is taking place. They are newly formed, but the number of chromosomes will become same. Is it fine? So one centrosome, one nucleus, and the chromatin material, nucleolus, and everything is there. So this is forming the two daughter cells. So ultimately we concluded that in the mitosis, one cell will be divided into two cells, and the number of chromosomes will remain same. Is it fine? And the number of chromosomes will be 2 and only, that is a diploid. Understood this thing? And this cell division is taking place in the somatic cell. Okay, and this is also known as a equational division. Equational division means that equal number of the chromosomes will be there till the end. Understood this thing? So this was the mitosis. Okay, and we'll discuss the meiosis. Okay. So now, so total how many stages are there? Interphase, which is common. Now then prophase, then metaphase, then anaphase, and the telophase. Okay, early prophase, late prophase, 2 stages. Then metaphase 1 stage, early anaphase, and the late anaphase. These are the things. Now we have to compare it with the meiosis. In the meiosis, what will happen? I told you that earlier, like meiosis is called as a reductional division. Reductional division means what? One cell will be divided into the 4 part, and a reduction means what? The number of chromosomes from the 2 and it will be decreased to the n number. So that means the reduction of the number of the chromosome has been done. Okay, so this is the reductional division. I hope you understood this thing. Okay, so 2n will be converted into n numbers. Understood, students? So that was a part, okay, for the division. Now the next thing is that meiosis is actually the longest process. Mitosis takes place in very simple way and very less amount of the time. Okay, but here if you talk about the meiosis is having the long stages. The prophase will be having the large stage. This is the largest stage. Okay, in the meiosis, the prophase will be having the largest stage. Okay, it means it has the multiple phases. Okay, so we just see that the overview of the meiosis. Meiosis will be meiosis process will be taking place in the 2 parts, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Understood this thing? In the meiosis 1, you will see that the number of chromosomes will become half to the parent cell. Is it fine? So in the parent cell, 2 and number of the chromosome were there, and now in the meiosis 1, what happened? 2 cells are formed, and the number of chromosome will become half. Understood? So this is the meiosis 1. The half portion has been completed, half part of the chromosome formation has been completed in the meiosis 1. In the meiosis 2, the copying of these chromosomes will be there. That means one cell was having half number of the chromosome, this half will be copied. Half plus half, what is that? 1. So 2 cells are formed, then half in this cell and half in that cell. Is it fine? So in that way it was there. Like initially in the parent cell, 2n number of chromosomes were there. So 2n will be converted into the n plus n. So n in one cell, n in another cell. Understood this thing? Now this n will form a copy. Then when it forms a copy, then what happened? This will n plus n, 2n will be there, and these 2n will go, one n will go this side and another n will go in the another cell. So that 2 parts, so 2 cells from this cell and 2 cells from this cell. The total number of the cells will be 4. So meiosis 2 will be similar to the mitosis, but meiosis 1 is entirely different. Understood this thing? Meiosis 1 is a different process, and meiosis 2 is just similar to the mitosis. That means simply a copying of the chromosomes and the formation of the 2 cells from each cell is formed. Is it fine? Now come to the meiosis 1. You know that the same thing, interphase stage will be there. Then what happens? The prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase stage will be there. Is it fine? And after telophase, again a resting stage will come, that is an interphase stage. Okay, then after again what happened? Prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and telophase 2. Okay, so these 2 will be there, and in the first case prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1 or telophase 1. Understood? So in that way the whole division of the cell part is there. But here one difference is that in the prophase 1, what happens, there are multiple stages are there. Is it fine? So we'll discuss later on in the next lecture, but just I'm taking the name liptotene, zygotine, pachytene, diplotene or diakinesis. These 5 stages are there, so we'll discuss this thing tomorrow in the next lecture. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much, and draw all these diagrams in the notebook and write down the comments of each and every stages of the cell. Okay.